Go, champ.
Hey, he trying to get me to start the. You got all these. Okay. Hey, everybody. This is Terrible Tim Witherspoon. And we have some guests on our podcast. Good friend of mine's. We got Linda and Bruce. Introduce yourself.
Ladies first.
I missed the last comment. What'd you say, Tim?
No, I forgot.
Oh, you sound like me now. And I'm 10 years older than you. So, no, happy birthday. I'm so glad we got you on, birthday boy.
Thank you. Yep. It's my birthday today. And all these young kids, they better get moving, man. All these young people were the people that time flies. I was thinking about 60s 100 years ago, and it snuck up on me. They just don't know. Now I'm just witnessing it, man. 67, God.
I know, and you know, Tony, right? Is it Tony Tucker's birthday today too?
Oh, yeah, you know what? Right. No, is his the same as mine?
Yes.
Tony Tucker's birthday.
And it's one more person too.
Isn't it, or is it Tony Tubbs? I get them mixed up. I mean, they don't look alike or anything.
No, Tony Tucker. Yeah, with the tall heavyweight.
I think he's 62 today.
Oh, but the same birthday.
Yeah, same birthday.
Let me see. Okay. I have a little link that has the boxers' birthdays. I look it up.
Yeah.
Every day to see what birthday it is today. So
I think he's right. I think she's right because I think I celebrated his birthday on the same day a couple of years back.
Yeah. Well, I put it up on my Facebook page. That's why I remember the ages. Oh. Don't look your age anyway, Tim.
Oh, we got somebody from Kuwait in here, champ.
Oh, Kuwait. Oh,
wow. Kuwait. Greetings from Kuwait.
Wow.
I wonder if they're a boxer. Tim wants to train people in Kuwait.
Okay. Well, you know, there'd be something new to them guys right there. Kuwait, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Drop me an email there. I'll put it here.
Thank you, Muhammad.
That is great.
Happy birthday. He said
Alfonso Holland, shout out to you. Happy born day, my brother. And Joe's over there from Ireland. Joe says 66. He's 67. Yes. Tony Tucker, you know, Tony Tucker is 66. And you know it's interesting. Both of you guys were managed by Don King at the same time. You were both world champions. How come you and Tony Tucker never got in the ring and fought? That would have been a great fight.
Ooh.
I don't know. I know that it was mentioned a couple of times, but no, you're right. We good friends. He's a really nice guy. And now that you're bringing up the point that he was born December 27th, he's a Capricorn and he's kind of cool like me because he's mild, laid back, aggressive, and real nice guy. And he's taller than me. No, he is. He's a good dude. I'm sure you guys met him before. He's quiet.
But that would have been a great angle, man. The two guys born on the same day, fighting for the world title. That would have been a great angle for HBO, man. I'm surprised Don King didn't use his head for,
I think they talked about it. I think they talked about it before, but it never materialized, But I knew Tony, talked to him several times, outside of the ring. And he boxed pretty good. He did really good against Tyson, too.
Well, I love the fact that you guys in the 80s would defend your title more than once a year. The guys today, we're lucky if we see them once every 2 years. And
yep, she's right about that.
They don't have the same talent as the guys like you, the champs of the 80s. Nowhere near.
That's what I think. That's what I think a lot of it is too. Just trying to save what they have and don't get in a real big fight or something. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah.
And they make bigger money too.
Yeah, we just fought. Don just put us up there and we fought. And so did a lot of other promoters, but they were, they were kind of like business wise. But when we just got put out there, and they negotiate.
Dina Borghese is wishing you a happy birthday.
Vinny, that's my man, Vinny.
Good man up there, man.
He live right near the Italian, right down there with the Italian market at.
Oh, Vinny Borghese.
Borghese.
Yeah, that's Borghese. I met him. He's a great guy.
Yeah. Yep. He's pretty cool. That's my man.
Is he in here? He's in here.
He's in here, man. De Niro Spotter's in here. Paul Driscoll, let me audit you. 100% smoking. Yeah, we're getting Tyler in here, man. Everybody
Now they're coming in.
Happy birthday.
Look at them coming in.
That's
And
beautiful.
whoever said let me audit you is right. The fighters are better in the 80s than they were now.
Okay.
Oh, look at them coming in. I can see it now on my screen.
I'll tell you, what we need is a doorman here. Catch a cover at the door. Special discount for the champ's birthday, right? Ladies get in for free tonight.
67. Wow. 67. Time just go boom. I was just in high school last week. Hey, I was just playing football in high school last week, man. You better hurry up and do what you got to do.
My brother,
but get it done. I'm telling you. Damn.
My brother Brian, the boxing historian's out there, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Let me check it out. Where's his? See
Big Brian,
there it
boxing
is.
Historian. He's not copying. We're gonna call you Small Brian because he's a big Brian. He's a heavyweight. So we'll stick to Big Brian over there,
Little
man.
Brian.
Thank you,
Little
everybody.
B versus Big B. Little B.
Joe says, anybody seen Tim's birth certificate? No way, he's 67.
Yeah. I do.
I know. I was telling him earlier, you don't look a day over 73 and a
Hey,
half.
Tim,
Look at that gray.
hey, Linda had a question, man. Linda said that Larry Holmes gave you the name Terrible Tim.
No.
I said no. That's what I said. No.
Ali,
Who
I
asked
did.
that question?
I did.
No, it was a friend of mine that I grew up with. His name was Eddie Burgess, Talik Eddie
Oh.
Burgess, and he went. Listen, I had just started boxing, and I went, and he walked with me to the gym. He's lived in the same block, and so when he got in the ring, and started sparring, and I doing really good. He started calling me terrible, like whoa, and terrible meant really good, or something like that.
Yeah.
During that time, so he started calling me that, and I didn't really take on to it. I didn't really care about it. And then he kept, yo, Terrible Tim. Then he went back to the gym, saw me, did real good. He said, you Terrible Tim. And then I kept the name. Yep. A childhood friend of mine gave me that name.
Was he related to Luther Burgess?
No, he was related to the singer. What's the singer? Oh God, that's messed up. Light-skinned old-time singer.
Hey, Vinny's out there. I'll drop a link in Facebook. See if Vinny wants
Vinny, that's our man.
I'll drop a link in Facebook.
Oh, there it is.
It wasn't Chubby Checker. It wasn't
Bruce,
Chubby Checker. Yeah, Chubby Checker. Yeah.
Was he?
Talik was cousins to Chubby Checker.
Ah.
Yep.
When's your birthday, Bruce? Somebody's asking.
Sunday.
Oh.
Chubby Checker. Yep. Eddie Burgess, the guy that gave me the name, Terrible Tim. His family was related to Chubby Checker. Yep.
Oh, for goodness sake! See, because Luther Burgess spelled his name different too. He did. Yeah. So.
What you been doing, Linda?
Oh, just working on the book. It's going to be heavyweights first. And then I might do one on the Mexicans versus the Puerto Ricans because those were always great fights. Like Sanchez Gomez.
Okay.
Yeah. But what have you been up to lately?
Nothing. Just trying to, the New Year's, things sneak up on you, and then you be trying to make decisions on doing things. So I just got the New Year to come. Everybody choose, like when the New Year come, everybody try to make a decision what they're going to do when the New Year's come.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing the same old thing we've been doing for years and years. I said I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but I'm really going to try to do something positive when the 1st of January comes.
Well, you've lost a lot of weight. I noticed that you've dropped a lot of weight. You look more.
If I would have, see, I am, but I'm staying in the same area. But I'm going to start moving so to lose just a little bit more weight, like about 10 more pounds.
Wow, that's great.
And if I was to fight a fight, one of those
exhibitions,
big calls and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll be ready in 3 weeks.
Jake Paul wouldn't last a round with you.
I'll be hitting them. I'll be hitting the hammer when I go to the gyms. Brian be there. I'll be hitting the hammer. I know what to keep me there and firing distance. That hammer, because it's upper body movement, and you take this big hammer and you keep doing this, because so you know you'll be ready this way. Your legs might be a little bit sluggish if you don't run, but that hammer will keep you shop. You know, shop. See how like that? See that? And I did it yesterday.
Yeah.
What's that?
Trying to do it.
What's that? The sledgehammer on the tire?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We got a real big one, a big ball at my son's gym. Brian was he was there when I was doing it several times.
Yeah, you were hitting that thing.
Oh, when you finish, you feel like wow, like you can.
That's like the chopping wood you used to do in Ohio, right?
I got knockouts every time I chopped wood, and so did a lot of the boxers. They performed really good because it was constantly this was something heavy, and you know when you're in the ring, so you can imagine, you know,
you start to feel that contact from all the way down to your toes. Yeah,
and you're breathing. It really helps your breathing. So
a lot of these new guys today, they don't understand those old methods, champ. You know, they think they're too good to get down and dirty like the old timers did, but they don't realize you guys had dozens more fights, fighting Hall of Famers, fighting 5 times a year. You know, it's a whole different ball game out there. They don't want to roll up their sleeves and get down and dirty, man. That's the only
maybe the business, the managers and stuff are doing stuff like that too. I think maybe the boxers would fight like that. But I think the people that's doing the business, I don't know, you might have a different opinion. The people that's doing the business might be doing that too. And influencing them boxers too, you know, oh yeah, well, you this and that. Don't take the fight for this and that, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, champ, Bruce, I got a question for both you guys. We could talk about old training techniques. Is the most effective training technique in history chasing and catching chickens?
Maybe in the Rocky movie.
That'll probably get your cardio in the right.
I don't know. I saw it in the movies, man. He won a lot of fights, you know. I don't know.
No, that was in the movie.
Oh, it's only don't ruin my fantasy.
Well, you know, Hagler used to run in the snow. And there was one fight, I forget where it was, and he was trying to run on the beach, and it just wasn't the same. He said, you know, he was the old school, just like Tim. You don't find the fighters like that anymore.
No, Hagler used to run on the beach too. Hagler's thing was Hagler ran in combat boots.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he did.
Too. That's what the Hagler. And he would run. He trained in a town in Massachusetts called Provincetown. It's the easternmost tip of Massachusetts. It's like isolated in the winter. And Hagler had his camp down there, and he would run. He'd run through the city in combat boots in the snow. He slept at his own wing in the hotel. He wouldn't even fraternize with his sparring partners.
Yeah.
That's really old school. In fact, I think it wasn't like today. It's just different. You know, different animals.
Well, Tim, when you trained at Toko's gym, it was pretty private down there too, didn't you know?
That was like real fast. I think it was a day or maybe a day or two down there. Well, no, it wasn't. It was longer than that because I had a fight down there or something, right?
Yes, you did.
Right.
I think you were fighting Pinklin Thomas.
Right, and we was there like 10 days before, or like 5 to 7 days before. And
you came in and then he came in, or vice versa. But you were all down at Toko's because it was quiet down there. Toko didn't allow many people in there. He allowed me in any time I wanted to come. But
yeah.
Because I had pictures of you down there at the gym when you were wrapping your hands.
I could probably get a pretty nice girlfriend, huh? They go by there and see.
Not with Toko there, believe me.
Oh, you don't play that, huh?
No, you know what Johnny told me? First time I walked in the gym in late 79, he said to me, and he sounded like that guy on Rocky. He said, I have one rule for you. And I said, what is it, Johnny? And he said, don't touch the fighters and they won't touch you. And he used to tell the fighters the same thing. Don't touch Linda and she won't touch you. I love Johnny. God, I love Johnny. He was terrific. The fighters respected him, and it was all old school. Remember in the summer, he didn't turn on the air conditioner. I don't even think he had air conditioning. I mean, can you imagine fighters today fighting without air conditioning?
Yeah, I know. That they do though. They do. They put they turn the air on. I think
Yeah.
just to get it like a nice airflow.
Well,
Yeah.
the old story was Emmanuel Stewart used to keep Kronk Gym 90 degrees all the time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Winter, summer, yeah. That was known as a torture chamber, but that was his modus operandi. 90 degrees in Detroit in the Kronk Gym all the time.
Well, here it was. I think I disappeared.
Nope, that's Vinny.
No.
Vinny came in, so we moved you.
Oh, Vinny Bargazzi.
One of Philadelphia's finest.
Vinny Bargazzi, that's my man. I know he was trying to get in touch with me the other day.
There he is. I see him.
Oh, well, we don't see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Look what Joe's writing. Oh, I don't know if you could see it, Joe. And no, I never boxed. No. But,
Joe's a funny guy out there. He comes in all the time, and Joe's a historian. I've never heard him speak on a panel or anything, but man, he pulls up. He's like Leon. He pulls up dates and times and arenas. Scary sometimes.
That's great.
So Vinny trying to come on?
Yeah, Vinny, you might want to drop out and come back in again because nobody can see you.
Linda, you got a question here. Somebody wants to know if you ever boxed.
No. I used to watch boxing with my dad, but there's a girl who followed me. She's wonderful. After I finished, I had to leave because I couldn't find in late '89. I couldn't find a teaching job there. So anyway, Marianne Owen took over. She's a wonderful female photographer, and she was trained by Roger Mayweather.
Wow.
Yeah, she trained with Roger Mayweather. She wanted to learn how to box. I learned it from just watching the fighters. I can even jump rope the way the fighters did. And they said, "How'd you learn that?" I said, "From watching you guys. I was at the gym all the time."
Yep.
There we go. Vinny's back.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Vinny?
Hey, Vinny.
I'm on now. Okay. How's it going? All right.
What's up, Godfather?
What's up, Tim? Happy birthday, buddy. I called you earlier.
Oh, thank you, man. I got 2 phones, and I know this ring. At one point, I was letting them ring because I was tired, and I was gonna get up and thank everybody. I'm an old head now.
Let me call him. He's an old man now.
I got you by like 6 years, right?
How
About
old are you?
maybe 8.
8, yeah. Yeah, I'm young. I'm old too now.
You're all young.
Yeah, that's young stuff, right?
Hey.
How old are you, Vinny?
50, really? Oh, 58.
58.
Wow.
Oh, you look good. I was asking because I feel like I look older than you. I'm 53.
You look older than me.
Yeah, I feel like I look older. I'm 53.
Damn, time gonna fly, Vinny. I was 58.
I thought you were a lot younger when I first met you than 50. 58. Damn.
Listen. Time really fly, man.
Man.
58.
I tell you what, my whole fight career, from the amateurs to the pros, flew by like a year. It went by so quick.
That's what it feel like.
I remember Joey Giardello when I was in the amateurs. I just got done winning nationals. Joey Giardello told me, "Treasure, kid, it goes by quick." I said, "Yeah, this old timer don't know what he's talking about." Nobody said truer words.
Yeah,
It flew by.
Joey's
And the older you get, the quicker it goes.
Yeah, man. I'm 67, and I'm like, damn, that was like a couple of months ago. I was like, I was 40, man. That stuff happened fast.
No.
I'm gonna appreciate the time in front of me now. I'm serious.
You're walking to high school down Jackson Street, right?
No. That's Snyder Avenue.
Yeah,
Jackson or Snyder.
Yeah.
See, they don't know what we're talking about. Jackson or Snyder. We either walk up those 2 streets to get to high school. Oh, you went to Southern, right?
Yeah, I went to Newman for a half a year, and then I went to Southern.
All right, Bishop Newman. even the Catholic school, and then the Southern.
I only tried Catholic school freshman year. My father told me to try it. I tried it. I didn't like it, so I went to Newman. I went to Southern. This ain't for me. I had like 60 morning detentions. I said I can't do no more. I went to
60 morning detentions at
Yeah.
school? At what school?
Newman.
Oh, Newman. Okay.
Yeah.
Detentions.
So I gotta get out of here.
60
Well, it wasn't 60, but it was a lot.
detentions, meaning that you got to school late, or
Got the marriage. Yeah, they had morning detentions. You had to go
Okay.
before first period.
okay,
So yeah, I had to get out of there and go back to Southern.
okay. It was pretty cool there at South Philly High.
Yeah, it was better than Newman for me.
So are we off the schedule, or that's what? Okay, he want to talk about South Philly. He want to talk about South Philly a little bit. Nah.
Hey man, those hoagies from Reds. We hear about those hoagies from Reds up here in New England, man.
Oh, they own the
closed.
store. They bought this.
No.
They took. Go ahead, Vinny.
They closed, Reds. They closed.
Holy-
No, but Vinny parents and took it over.
No, there's no more Reds.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was on my bucket list.
Told to my brother. My brother wanted him closing it.
Oh, so after Reds, Vinny's
no more
parents
Reds.
got it.
Yeah, there's no more Reds. It's empty.
Oh wow. When we was young, they was making big time money at Reds. All kinds of
You want to open it up?
Huh?
It's sitting there. You want to open it up?
Ace, that's the right location. That's the right location.
Man,
And it's known to sell, to make sandwiches. But what generation? You think the new generation?
Well, I don't think you can sell the hoagies for $1.25 no more.
No, that you can't. Yeah, you can't.
They were selling hoagies for $1.25.
Yeah, Red's Hoagies. Yup.
Yeah.
Not too far from the Italian market where Rocky made the movie. That's where we from.
Yeah, it was on 9 Mifflin.
Hey, a lot of people are asking a lot of questions about Joe Frazier. How do you think Joe Frazier would do against Usyk? Because right now, a lot of people out there they think Usyk is like the best in the world. A lot of people are putting the all-time great tag on him. I think it's crazy, but
I would say 3 rounds. I would say 3 rounds. Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier cuts him in half. What do you think?
Who's talking about? Who's
Smoking Joe Frazier against Alexander Usyk, the current undisputed champ.
I would say 3 rounds.
Yeah, Joe Frazier for sure. Yeah, definitely.
You guys saw Joe Frazier in action. A lot of people never had that privilege. You guys know how Joe Frazier.
He was smoking Joe. He come in, he was ready. Yeah, I was a kid watching Joe Frazier. I remember watching Joe Frazier and all as a kid.
He's relentless. He just keep coming.
Smoking Joe just kept coming. That's right, kept coming forward.
So you said to move a lot, and he moves, and you put a hit, go to the body when you fighting a mover. But Joe would be going to the body from the very beginning, and keep his hands up in defense. Tyson Fury didn't block shots. You notice in the fight, and I love that brother, but he didn't. He got hit a lot like this, so he didn't practice hard on defense. And Sugar Hill, I love him too. He couldn't teach him it, so. Those to me was the negatives in the Tyson Fury and Usyk fight. Defense, because if you watch the video, he's getting hit a lot on his head, moving this way, and positions. The way he stand wasn't in the right places at every time. Tyson Fury. So
hey, Tim, why don't you give Mike a call? Maybe you and him be getting there for $1 million.
Say who?
Why don't you give Mike a call and see if he wants to do something and go get $1 million and I get a part from his suspension.
Yeah, whatever happens, I'm staying in shape just in case something happens. But if it don't, I'm gonna still keep doing stuff like this podcasts and let's get the fans and stuff on the right track, the same track that we're going on, and try to build something because that new Jake Paul and all that's kind of interrupting our movement.
I couldn't agree more. Tim. I noticed there are a lot of comments coming in too about your birthday and the Usyk fights and. But I agree with you. I don't think
Yeah,
that an MMH fighter should even be in with a. But look at the money Mayweather made. He started the whole thing,
yeah,
Floyd,
he did. He did.
and they just aren't the same as a real trained boxers. You know, they kick, they wrestle. They don't belong in the ring with boxers.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
I
Yeah.
agree.
It's entertainment, and it could sell. But what about those boxers? What about the boxers that can beat Jake Paul? That's the top 30 that could beat him. They just got to sit back while this here entertainment, just different kind of entertainment that goes on. Jake Paul and a real fighter, or Tyson, because
I think
Jake
Mike.
Paul. Wait a minute, Vinny. Jake Paul would lose to the top 30.
I
Go
think
ahead,
Mike held back.
huh?
I think
No, he
Mike
did.
held.
He
'Cause I
did.
think he got paid. I think he got paid to hold back. He didn't let.
Well. The
He,
plan was he got
he,
paid for the show. He got paid for it, and
he
the
got
act.
paid, but he got paid more. I think not to hurt him. I do, Mike.
Well, no. They knew it was going to happen. They knew it was going to happen. They knew how much money they were going to get. So, like I did it before with the Sandman and on a lower level, but they knew what they were doing. And then after the fight, people took videos and showed certain punches that Mike would have hit him, would have knocked him out, and certain things that led to believe that he just was holding back.
Yeah, I believe Mike.
You know what I mean, Linda? What you think?
You mean the Tyson?
Yeah.
I read that it was all scripted,
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I believe that.
and
I
that the Sheik had offered Mike something like 900 million if he could knock Jake out within the first 90 seconds of the fight. I
Okay.
didn't watch it. I wasn't going to pay to watch that. And
Okay. I was saying that.
yeah, I mean, you guys don't need to be in the ring with that clown. You know,
Who's the clown?
Shout out
Jake
my
Paul,
Oh,
not
Shout out
Usyk.
to
No,
Rudy Exposure. There's my man out there. That's,
yeah.
Who is
that's
that?
my G. Rudy
You see,
Exposure.
yep. See what he said? There are a lot of good comments coming in too about when you were talking about Joe Frazier and everything. There were
Yeah.
all kinds of comments coming
Oh, I
in.
know. Brian's got to read the comments because I hate to cut people off in the middle of their speaking.
Yeah.
I got to be the bad guy and cut people off. All right.
Well, it's not a bad guy, but you got a better vernacular. You know, I speak it in New England, and we got the grease balls up here, and we got Tim don't know how to talk. So
I got the same accent as you, brother. We both talk like we're a word joke Bob Wire. Come on.
all right.
What about Denzel NFX?
All right. Hey, Tim, did you know Gilbert Baptiste? He used the cross guard too. Think he was coached by Archie Moore's son.
Oh, I don't.
Well, we had Jay Marie Moore on here last week, and she said that Archie, if it was Billy, he said his name was Billy Moore, but it wasn't really Archie's son. Archie used to call a lot of people. He called a lot of people's son.
Yeah.
And but Billy stayed with him, and Billy used that name, and he trained a lot of people. He made money on the name because Jay Marie was a little bit ticked at it. You know, she said, she didn't like people using Archie's name like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is what she told us.
A lot of birthday wishes coming in, champ.
Oh yeah, man! Everybody's wishing the champ a happy birthday, man. Don't forget to touch up his super chat with birthday greetings and throw him a cash app, man. You know.
Well,
Yeah. Tim just bought a new car. He needs
my mom. My mom used to give me $1 every year I was born until the day she died.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
She was 52 and I was 52 when she died. Every year, I'm 12 years old, 13 years old. How can you forget it? You know, and it was like, boom, you're 23 years old, you're still getting $23. And I mean, you know, God bless you, Mom. That was definitely good money. But anyway, man, terrible. 67 years old. You would have got $67 today. That would have get you a decent meal on the corner.
$67.
Hey, Tim, here you go. Here's a good one for you. Tim, what do you think about Usyk's defense?
listen, at, I'm pretty cool at this kind of stuff. USEP defense is moving constantly, but he really doesn't put his hands up to block. You know what I'm saying? So I notice him too. I be noticing him. He's getting out of the way of boxers throwing punches at him because of his movement. But when he moves to get away, his hands don't be up a lot of times. That's what I notice about him. And if somebody would put some real extreme pressure on him, they would catch him after the third and fourth punches, not the first two. They might catch him after the third and fourth, by constantly coming after him. But that's what I've known about him. He get out of the way of punches with his hands not around his head. So I think a puncher with good combinations and sharp, like a Mayweather, somebody heavier than him, that put their punches together, they would catch him more. Tyson Fury's a little bit more slower and sluggish. Uh, so that's my view on that situation right there.
Tyson Fury was way overweight, 289 pounds. Because I read when he first started, they said he moved like a lightweight. But when you're that heavy, 289, and Usyk was 228 or 226.
Wow.
First, I think he was overrated.
Yeah.
I know. I mean,
And I didn't like his dirty language, Fury. I didn't like Fury's dirty language at the weigh-in because we have kids that tune into this stuff. They don't.
What did he say?
that's true.
With
I don't know.
F this and F that and F in this.
Yeah.
It was at the weigh-in, I think, or it would, I don't know. And then they started pushing each other. And
Wow.
Usyk doesn't do that. He's very
Okay.
classy. He's
Okay.
totally different.
Well,
Wow.
Tyson Fury, he didn't do it this time. Tyson Fury was like he was real low key. I thought.
Not what I saw, but maybe they had a lot of different.
Well,
Time
they
believe
were
it
together.
or not, most fighters are nice guys.
Well, they were showing the clips from the first fight. Tyson was all mouth, but this fight he kept his mouth shut. In fact, it was
So that wasn't his fight then, huh?
yeah. He wasn't boisterous, and Usyk either. Usyk was like a hitman. He was just I must kill you kind of a, that he was.
Yeah.
But if you look at the fight, Tyson Fury is getting hit on his head almost every punch, and so Sugar Hill couldn't teach him defense. He was just there. I know they love each other, and I hate saying these things. He should have practiced on the defense and his jab, throwing that right hand behind the jab, going to the body instead of trying to get his head. Go to the body, which is bigger and easier to hit. It would have been a different ball game. Relax. Don't jump back. You're a big guy. Throw your hands up and catch his shots. You're a big guy. Why you can move sometimes, but why he was moving backwards a lot. So stand your ground, catch him, and fire back. These are the things that Sugar Hill couldn't teach him, and these are the results. And I'm not down on anybody. I love them. It's just my opinion. And
Champ, now we got a question for you here. What do all you guys you think?
Okay.
What do you guys think of Turkey and Radim? Is that Radim season? I don't know if I said that right.
Riyadh season.
Riyadh season. Do you think it's good for boxing, or do you think Turkey has a hidden agenda?
I don't know.
Real quick, I don't have that much time to think. I don't know. I'm just moving. Something happened. Going. Okay.
All right, my thoughts on that. A lot of people are anti-Turkey around here. I don't know why. He's putting on the best cards. I mean, boxing is a worldwide sport. First of all, we'd never see Fury and Usyk fight twice in a year if it wasn't for Turkey. We wouldn't see Beterbiev and Bivol fight. He's got a card coming up on February 22nd that'll blow your mind. There's 7 or 8 fights, and they're all main event fights. Why he's doing? I mean, a lot of people they're down on Saudi Arabia about his kingdom, the human rights violations. Maybe this is going to open up the world's eyes, and maybe things will change down there because the world will be watching every move down there. The fighters I talked to who went there, they said it was great. They said they'd come back again. Accommodations, the money that they made.
Yeah.
he's treated. They're so respected there. He took all the champs. He took all the living champs, and Tim didn't make it because he burned his hand. But I mean, he treated them all first class. They all came back, Rolexes, money in their pocket.
Paid him good, everything.
Yes, yes. I know, Pete. Anybody who thinks he's bad for the sport, I'm saying, where the F have you been, man? This guy's putting together fights that we've been begging for years. And yeah, he's got a lot of money. And who cares about if he makes money or lose money? I don't think he cares. The latest I heard was he's got some maybe a brain cancer or something like that, where he wants to get this stuff done while he's still alive. And he's a fight fan. And you know, I can't see saying anything ill about this guy. People are saying that, oh, the fights aren't in the United States. He's stealing U.S. boxers. Bullshit. Boxing is a worldwide sport. And I think the way it is now, who not that many people go to fights, and the people that can go to fights, it's not going to stop American boxing. And if you got a few more bucks, go to Saudi, man. I mean, you're treated like royalty over there. John Scully told me it was from getting off the plane to getting back on the plane, first class all the way. And I just feel good about Turkey Al Sheikh and Riyadh boxing. I think that's happening. What do you guys figure? And anybody out there, please put me in my place if I'm wrong. But I'm psyched on Turkey Al Sheikh contributing.
They should try to do some stuff over here and see how they can. I know they're not worried about making that much money. See how they can do stuff over here also.
Well, he did on August 3rd. He had that Bud Crawford fight in Los Angeles. In fact, I think me and you called it. Remember they had the concert before the Eminem concert before it. They gave away a car. It was a long day.
Yeah. I remember. And
hey, he's gone. I think he's gonna. He just had the UK. He had big fights in the UK a few weeks ago. I think he did the Daniel Dubois and the Anthony Joshua. So hey, I think we should just be grateful this guy's giving us all these fights. And
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
there's more money on the plate.
More money on the plate. Yes.
My friend Layla McCarter, she's been fighting since 1991. She's still fighting. She's a 4-time world champ, and she went over to Dubai. And I said, "Why would you go to Dubai?" She said, "I loved it. I was treated well. It was a beautiful, beautiful city, country, whatever it is over there." And
Dubai, you know Dubai. You know Dubai.
I really don't. But
okay.
But they loved it. They loved it. They said it was fabulous. The people were fabulous. And she'd go back again if she's invited.
Yeah, I would go. I should have went the first time. The first time.
You were supposed to go, Tim, to Dubai.
Huh?
You were supposed to go to Dubai.
I know I was supposed to go over there to the
Saudi Arabia,
and I burnt my hand.
Oh, okay.
Saudi Arabia, not Dubai. I burnt my hand and my stomach cooking for Shania.
Uh-oh.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I think we was talking. We had a conversation around that time, and I was telling you, I burnt my hand really bad.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh man, I missed the $15,000 and $50,000 watches. I could have pawned that watch in. I could have pawned that watch in because I don't care about the big jewelry and stuff. I could have pawned that watch in and got something.
Hey,
really
Chip,
nice.
what would my cut been? About 60%? Something like that?
You in trouble. You in trouble. If that, and hey, that was like a split second thing anyway. It was like a split second, like about 10-day notice.
Well, I
was kind of worried about going. I was kind of worried about going, but I was going to go that time. Go ahead, Linda.
I'd love to see you do some commentary on it. I love listening to your commentaries. Ooh. When you and Bruce are on talking about the fights, you would make a great commentator over there because you know all the defense, the offense, everything.
Nobody calls a fight like Tim. He picks those apart like picking apart that Thanksgiving turkey. He gets the meat underneath the wing. I mean, he sees the intricacies. He's watching the footwork, the head movement. things that the
Yeah.
normal person doesn't see. When I'm watching that with him, I'm learning too. And I mean, you're right. Some networks should grab him to be a commentator at ringside.
Okay, I'm getting promoted
Yeah,
now, Vinny.
nobody picks a fight. Nobody picks apart a fight like Tim.
Yeah.
I'm getting.
I agree.
I'm getting.
Well, the only fights I used to pick that were good was my own.
Vinny fought some killers too in his career, man. Anybody out there who doesn't know who Vinny Bugasi is, man, go look him up in Box Rec. This guy didn't sit on his heels, man. He paid his dues. Go ahead, Vinny.
I had a lot of fun. That's for sure. I used to love to get in there and mix it up. That was my high. People did drugs. I fought. That was my high. I loved it. I miss it too.
Yeah.
He only lived 15 minutes walk from me.
I lived around the corner from the gym too when it opened up.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it was right around the corner. I used to run
Quick
from the
question.
floor to the gym.
Here's a question for you guys. What did you think? What did you think, guys, about Fury's reaction when he said he was robbed twice?
Well, fighters have sour grapes. That's the way it is. But the thing about the fight is, a lot of people think that Fury won the fight. So that's why I can't make Usyk an all-time great, because even in the Joshua fight, he didn't leave. He should leave that beyond a shadow of a doubt. He should have destroyed Fury. He should have destroyed Joshua. But it was split decisions. It was majority decisions. To me, that's not what the face of boxing should do. That's not what Muhammad Ali would do. Mike Tyson in his day, Larry Holmes. These guys, they left no doubt. Even their opponents knew they got their ass kicked.
The heavyweight division's kind of wink right now, right?
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, usually when Timmy was fighting, when Tyson was fighting, I mean, he rolled it for his whole career.
Killers, one after another.
Yeah.
Here's something for you guys. Here's a question for you boxers. So this would be Tim and Vinny and Bruce there.
I know boxer, man. I worked in Piggly Wiggly and boxed oranges in the back.
Do you believe strength and conditioning coaches can significantly increase your punching power, or is it something you're born with?
No, it can increase.
It's both. Both.
Both, yes.
No doubt in my mind it increases. It
You
can.
You could be natural and you could build it up.
Yeah, you can definitely.
Yeah. If you're
Holyfield, his natural weight, I mean, his walking around body was a middleweight. He moved up to they built him into a heavyweight. He was a regular middleweight.
Who was that?
He was a middleweight.
Who was that?
Holyfield.
Vander.
Oh yeah.
They built him into a heavyweight.
Yeah, he was
went
around
through
Vander, I think.
a big time bodybuilding coach.
Lee Haney.
Hey,
Lee
he
Haney,
did
yep.
the high tech, and he had the right people to do it, and they did it the right way.
Yeah, he had too much muscle.
Yeah, with today's science, you can take a great athlete with today's science and make him Superman, make him even greater. My brother Yankee Kyle, bro, salute to you, man. Shout out to the Yankees.
You might want to read this, Bruce. This one's for you, buddy. I just posted up there. Read that one.
Greg Gumbel. Oh no. Oh, that's sad.
What is that?
Greg Gumbel.
He was a sports announcer for years. I think he was on CBS, wasn't he?
And NBC.
I'm not sure, but I remember him.
Yeah, I think it was CBS. I don't think it was NBC. I don't think it was NBC. It was CBS.
I think it was CBS. Yeah.
For NBC, I forget who was on there.
What's his name?
Yeah,
Greg Gumbel.
I remember him, but I don't remember his face.
Yeah.
Gumbel right here. G-U-M-B-E-L.
Greg Gumbel. Greg Gumbel. They're brothers. They're brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Brian Gumbel was the other one.
Oh, Brian Gumbel. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the NBC dude.
Yeah.
Norton said he never used weights. Mike Weaver said he never used weights either, and he looked like he could bench press a house. The same with Ken Norton.
That's what they said.
Now Frank Bruno, I don't know if Frank used weights. Tim, you know Frank Bruno was a weightlifter?
I don't know, but to have those kind of bodies, you had to do a whole bunch of push-ups and sit-ups. The way
How about Foreman? I don't think he ever lifted weights.
No, that's what they're saying. But they lift them at one time, but not probably like
I tell you what,
they make
when
it
they really started lifting the '84 Olympics. When everyone guys turned pro, that's the team that really started all that new sports medicine training and all.
Yeah, sports medicine.
Taylor, Pernell Whitaker, Holyfield, all them guys.
Use around them.
Yeah, that's what they did. That hard training like that with the weights and all. I think that's what brought it in.
Okay, yeah.
Because I remember,
old time trainers didn't want us lifting no weights.
I
do believe if I was on a weight program, Vinny, I would have did way more much than because he didn't want us. We had to sneak and lift them. We couldn't lift weights around them.
I was lifting when Art was training me. He was against it.
Yeah, Jimmy, yeah. Yep.
Wesley wasn't crazy about it neither.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I think we missed out on it, but we did box real good. We missed out on it.
No, I did it a little bit.
I snuck in there and did them. I did when I wasn't at the gym. I did them because I wasn't the strongest guy in the world.
Yeah.
I wasn't the strongest guy in the world, so I was doing them, not around them. But when we get around them, we had to do. No way.
Champ, is it true that lifting weights makes you tired too quickly during a fight? I mean, it's muscle burning more energy, but
it depends how you train with weights and cardio. You got to blend them both together. So I think you have to talk to a one of those physical fitness persons, but you got to blend the cardio and the weightlifting, and don't go over in either one. Don't go too much of either one, and then you balance it off, and then you go in there and see what the deal is.
Them sports medicine guys, they're good at that.
Yeah. Don't lift a whole lot of heavy weights, but you got to do that cardio.
See, this was me when I was lifting weights back in the day. And
what?
The picture up there, that was me when I was lifting weights.
Go ahead. Look at Linda. Look at those muscles. Hey, you look pretty tough there.
Oh my goodness.
I can't see it that good though.
I can see a little bit. Yeah.
I was lifting weights and I could still do a speed bag. So,
Wow. So like he said, like Vinny was saying, a lot of old timers that we was on the borderline. Having the new trainers versus the old trainers. They was like they were all in the same area at one time, and then the old guys start falling away, and we got their knowledge. But we also was with the new generation too. We was with them, but the old guys we had a lot. They gave us a lot.
Honestly, I believe I had the best 3 trainers in the world. I had Wesley Mozan, Slim Jim Robinson, and Jimmy Arthur.
Okay, yup.
He studied with your coach?
They were the best 3 trainers.
No, Slim Jim was my trainer.
Yeah, I know. Remember I was coming up Slim? That's when we started working with Slim.
Vinny, you train with Slim too?
I trained with Wesley Mozan, Slim, and Jimmy Arthur.
Did you ever train with Slim Perkins?
Nah. He's not. He's a good dude. He's a good dude, but he's not in there, and he's not on their level. I mean, I don't want to talk negative about him, but hey, that is kind of like negative. But those guys really knew some stuff. Slim Perkins, I don't know, Bruce, you got to pull up his records. They had plenty of good knowledge. When something happened, they knew just how to fix it. When like attacking somebody, they knew just exactly how to attack them in several different ways. But Slim Perkins, I don't know. How many fights he had? How many,
He trained, who was the guy he trained to fight beat Foreman, Bruce? Larry something.
To beat Foreman named Larry?
Something Larry, I think.
Slim Perkins. Oh, okay. I don't know if he was in with somebody that beat George Foreman, was he?
Yeah, he trained somebody who beat George Foreman.
Who was that?
Larry something.
Jimmy Young, maybe? Is that what you're talking
Jimmy
about?
Young, that's it. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Jimmy Young, that's right.
Come
Well,
on.
Jimmy
Jimmy Young, somebody asked you guys had any Jimmy Young stories from Philadelphia.
Yeah, I like Jimmy. I love Slim Perkins too, because I was with him. In Philly. He's a good dude. Slim
Wayne
Perkins.
Jimmy a lot older than you, Tim.
I just thought about it, huh?
Jimmy, he's a lot older than you, ain't he?
Yeah, I would guess so. He was older than me. Yeah, we sparred a couple of times. He almost stopped me with a body shot.
Really?
No, he hit me right in the solar plex when we were sparring, and I stopped for a minute. And I said, well, he must practice to do that. If it happened to him, he tried. So we was barking, he hit me, and I ain't let him see me, though. You know, we can't let your opponent
Yeah,
see.
nah, right.
Yeah, so he hit it, but I was like, had my hands up. And I said, no, seriously, that was a good shot. And then
I'm
I
not-
put on.
I got hit with one good body shot when I first started fighting. That was the only time I ever got hurt with a body shot. Beginning of my career.
Excuse me.
I didn't make sure my stomach didn't get soft no more.
Wow.
I just took a body shot.
Where was that at?
I took a few headshots too.
Where was that at? What gym?
What? Percy Street.
Oh, okay. Percy.
Mike Wussman had the gym.
Yeah. I was there too. Slim was at that gym. I was up there. Is that
Slim
little,
had it when Peltz had it.
like
Slim
that
used to go
little
with
street,
Peltz had it.
right? Off of like
Percy
12.
Street. Percy
Yeah.
Street. Snyder and Percy.
Okay. Oh, that one.
Up the gut. Yeah.
That's down. Okay, that's on Snyder Avenue, like.
Yeah, right off Snyder
Okay,
Avenue.
good. I was talking about the other one further over in
28 on 28th Street.
not 28th Street. It's like 12th Street. Where Saad Muhammad trained. No, that was Nick Bellafury's gym. But there was the old Pashunk gym.
All right, Pashunk and Moore.
Juniper Street.
Oh, yeah, Nick Belfiore's gym.
Not Nick Bellafury.
No, that
Come
was Nick
down near the
Belfiore.
Italian Market where Rocky made the movie, right there.
You're talking about Augie's gym.
Well, it was somebody's before Augie's because I used to go there. It wasn't Augie's.
Yeah,
Unless
on
Augie had a gym.
On Pashunk.
The old Pashunk gym.
Oh, on Pashunk
Right
and
near
Moore.
Pat Steaks.
You talking about the
Right.
gym with Pashunk and Moore?
I think so, yeah.
No, it's Pashunk and Moore. That was back in the day. That's where Giardello
The
trained.
football field was right there.
Yeah, Well, no,
That was the main
field's
gym.
Augie's.
That was the main gym right there. Augie's was down the street.
Yeah, all right. It was
Okay.
Augie's. About
Okay.
Augie's. Right near the
All right,
football
guys,
field.
we talking gyms and stuff. Ain't that something?
Oh,
Right
yeah.
down there where Sylvester Stallone made the movie. That's what we talking about. The area. Right in that area. That's where he made Rocky. That's where we've been going every day.
Champ,
Yeah.
you know who studied with Slim Perkins? Vinny, you know Xavier Biggs, Terrell Biggs' brother.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
messed up. I didn't really realize what you were saying when you were saying Slim Perkins.
Yeah, Slim Perkins. Yeah, you got to confuse with somebody else. Xavier does this drill here. Antonio put up here called Slick Jimmy Young drill, and it has to do with sprinting. Xavier has a video of it where you run and you hit you have to run and you have to hit the pads and run to condition the fighter. He's got a unique drill, but he got it from Slim Perkins.
Okay. Yeah, it's important. I know.
Now-
I used to do 6-minute miles, and then when I didn't do that,
Wow, 6-minute miles.
I used to get up, do 1 mile in 6 minutes. I get that. I do 2 miles in 12. I get that. I do 3 and 18. Once I did 3 and 18, I take off a day, then do 3 and 18 every other day. But once I did that, got that, I knew I was in shape.
Vinny, do you still train people? Are you training?
Yeah, I still work with people up there. Yeah, Michael Rafferty's 28 in Dixon.
Okay.
Vinny, you like to run first thing in the morning as soon as you get out of bed?
I don't run no more, but yeah, I
No,
ran.
when you were
Before it
training,
was late out, I ran before work. I ran before school when I went to school.
empty stomach, and right out of bed, hit the road.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't eat nothing in my stomach. Got up and I ate after I ran. I come home, took a shower, ate, went to school.
All right,
Yeah.
He's in good shape too if he did
that's
that.
condition.
I did it every day. And then I used to do the 6-minute miles, got me there. When I hit used to do 3 miles in 18. I knew I was in shape.
Mm.
I knew I was in shape, and that was when I knew I was in shape. That's when you get really cocky. When I get in that ring, and I knew I was in shape, and that guy got in that ring, I knew he never shot. That was
Yeah, it's a feeling you get after you get in shape and all that stuff being you, all that
it's
testosterone.
a high. It's not a feeling. It's a high.
Yeah, okay.
It's a high that the drug can't give you.
Ooh,
It's
I
an
like
incredible
that.
high.
Yeah, I got that
Especially
before.
like after a win when they put your hand up. There's not a drug in the world that gets you as high as that. Right or wrong,
Right.
Tim.
I know what you mean.
That's the best high in the world. And I was going to high school talking to kids about drugs and telling them the best high in the world is when you accomplish something on your own. When I just put my hand up in the end of the fight, there wasn't the best high in the world. That was the best high in the world.
Right.
Not a drug in the world could have got
Especially
me
the
that
big
high.
ones, especially the big fights.
Yeah. And then it didn't matter. Every time they put my hand up, I was on the top of the world. That's how it felt. And that's how, the one drug in the world couldn't got me that high. And I
Who's that?
miss that high. That's for sure.
Me too. Ray Arcel. Who's that?
Here's
Who's
a
on there?
question for you, Tim. Vinny, maybe you can weigh in on this. Tim Holmes had trouble with both you and Norton with your cross guard. Why do you think the main reason for this is? Yeah, why do you think the cross guard skunked those guys? Because they were jabbers?
Yeah, Timmy had a nice jab. Timmy had one of the best.
You talking about defending
Yeah, like
against
Holmes
the jab?
and Norton both had trouble with your cross
So
guard.
you talking about Holmes had trouble getting that jab across,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Norton did the cross guard like you. He gave Holmes trouble. Why do you think? Because they were jabbers, right? Jabbers would have a problem with the cross guard.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
come,
Jabber.
how come
Yeah.
nobody uses it today?
What was that?
Nobody.
Why doesn't anybody use that cross guard today?
Because there's nobody
To teach him.
there's nobody around to teach him. I'm doing a podcast. I call you back, okay? All right, I call you back. I'm
Somebody
sorry, that's
call
my son. That was my son-in-law.
Oh, he's calling to wish you a happy birthday. You keep
Oh,
forgetting,
right.
you keep forgetting
Wait
it's
a
your
minute. What was you
birthday.
saying? What was you saying?
I was saying, how come no fighters are using that cross arm defense today?
Because there's
Nobody's
nobody
doing
around.
Because there's no
Teaching
trainers around teaching them.
There's nobody
Exactly.
around to teach them.
Yeah.
Like the guys that knew it, I was around them for Georgie Benton, Slim Robinson,
Jimmy Arthur.
yeah, yep, all of them. You know, they left with it. So that's why you don't see that much of it. But I know how to do it.
But
I
guess
know how
what?
to do
You'll
it.
see. I mean, there's
Benny
like you know
Briscoe,
how
Benny
Timmy
Briscoe.
know it. I know it. I mean, yeah. I mean, and I'm gonna be in the gym and I'm gonna be showing his kids stuff and all. But yeah, I mean, the trainers today. I don't want to hurt nobody's feeling and all. But
Me
I
either.
don't feel like they were before.
No, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings.
No, there's
Some-
good trainers out there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
Some
think
of
I think I can make a good kid into a better kid. That's for sure.
some of the real quick, some of these boxers that's with these guys, they win because the fighter win, not because they taught them. So some of these trainers, but the public don't realize it. The people that's watching TV, they don't realize it. So the fighter have an extra energy and good sharp punches, and he win the fight. But when he get into that hard fight, he's gonna need a guy that knows stuff, and that's when he'll get people to know about him. But to me, there's some trainers that's out there that's getting a name and not really teaching the guy, and the fighter is winning off of his ability and just a little bit of what that trainer knows.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my opinion, you know.
Yeah,
Today,
I mean,
back then, you had the top guys around.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, hopefully,
Yeah.
I mean, I got a good feeling there's going to be a new heavyweight being around pretty soon.
Well, you know,
Coming
you
up.
got Sonny Canto down there, the Italian brother down there in South Philly. Tell me about it. Tell me about Vinny, because he was undefeated. He was big. He's strong. His dad is in his corner. Sonny Canto. What's up with him? What he been doing? I was
He-
trying to get involved with him just to help him because he's from South Philly.
guess what?
He's like 6'4". He's strong. Go ahead, Benny. When the last you heard of him?
I talked to him today.
You serious? He undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah, what, 14-0 or what,
Yeah,
13 knockouts?
I think he's 13-0, 13 knockouts, something like that.
Yeah, Sonny Canto from South
Yeah.
Philly. From South Philly.
Yeah.
So when does he fight? Because it seemed like he didn't fight in a while.
He hasn't fought.
No, he hasn't fought in 2 years.
What?
Yeah, we had a nice talk today. He's going to start training Monday.
Okay, good. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. I don't know what the Linda. I don't know what you think the layoff or what the strategy.
I think the left could have did great for him.
No, the strategy. The strategy. What is that? The strategy or something must have happened?
I don't know.
Hey, man, he just needed a break.
No, he didn't need no break. He'd have had that belt right now.
Yeah.
Who are you guys
talking about?
We're talking about Sonny Canto, the heavyweight, the Italian brother from South Philly. He's a new guy, like 6'3", like 6'4". Huh?
He's up and coming.
He's up and coming, but he's undefeated with all knockouts.
Yeah, he's undefeated, all knocks out. I'm surprised he ain't even on TV yet.
Yeah.
It'd be no problem to get him on there, though.
His dad is in the corner. His dad is in his corner and all that. So I reached out to them. About maybe helping out about 2 years ago, but they never got back to me. I seen him at a fight. We had a fight, and I seen the potential in the dude. He's strong. He can punch. But they was doing their own thing, Vinny. So I just backed off.
I pulled up his record, man. The Bronco, right? The Bronco, Vinny, right?
Sonny Canto.
Sonny Canto. It says alias the Bronco. 13-0, 10 knockouts. Philadelphia, New Jersey, man. 6'4", 77-inch reach.
Wow.
28 years old.
Yeah, he's a trainer's every dream.
I wonder why he did lay off. I've never heard of a fighter who's up and coming, just taking 2 years off. Did you say? Oh my goodness.
I think
you never know.
No, he had a fight. He had a fight in.
It could be anything.
It says in here, Vinny, that he had a fight in June of this year.
Oh, so yeah.
Okay.
He knocked out a guy named Quentin Stampler in the second round at the Broadway in Atlantic City.
Okay.
There's a question for Linda here. Linda, did you know Larry Holmes well?
Yes. Larry used to train down at Toko's gym all the time. I know his wife, Diane, was at a lot of the press conferences, the Muhammad Ali press conference, the last hurrah with Larry. Yeah, I knew Larry pretty well. I know Larry pretty well, just like I know Tim and Mike Weaver, because, they were training all the time, especially when they came to Vegas. Larry, I haven't spoken with him lately, but I had called his wife when Sal Memby passed away a couple years ago.
Wow,
About 8 years ago, yeah. And Larry did the eulogy. But I know him. I still know him, and I'll call once in a while to see how he's doing, say hello to Diane, and his kids are grown up now, so.
I was roommates with Tyson.
Pardon?
I said I was roommates with Tyson.
When was that?
Oh, in the amateurs, like in 83, 84. We turned pro in 86, yeah. Well, I think it was 83. Indianapolis. We're at the National roommates.
Oh, for goodness sake. Was Steve Lott with him at that time?
No, it was when Mike was, Kevin was with Mike.
Kevin was, and Steve was his publicity man later. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but when I met Mike, he was with Kevin.
Vinny, did he behave himself? Was he all business, or did he go out, sneak out at night? And was he the young Mike Tyson?
The whole time I knew Mike in the amateurs, he was a gentleman. Everything that he did after, he was a gentleman. Mike carried himself he was nice. People used to make fun of him.
Oops.
Wow.
See, you start talking about Mike Tyson.
Respectful. We always got along. He was a nice guy.
Wow.
He
We
still is. He still is.
I
The
can't
reason
hear.
they have bodyguards, though, and I've noticed, is that people just want to touch him, and they bang on him, and they bang
Yeah.
on the other fighters. So that's why a lot of them, and like Mayweather always had these big guys around him because he's a little. I mean, he was what 100. Well, he was what
5
was
foot
May? Not Roger. The
Floyd.
Floyd. He was a smaller guy. I mean, you got like if with Tim, somebody's still banging on you, it's going to bother you when you're walking around. They just want to say hello, but they don't. Instead of saying, "Hey,
They're not
champ,"
off. Sorry about that.
yeah,
I never really got a really aggressive crowd. I think that would draw them more to you if you have a whole lot of people around you that would draw you. But either way, you have people that want to like shake your hand and get close to you.
yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's really not that bad.
And I don't know if you ever met Tim, but I don't think anybody's going to mess around with him, man. He's
yeah.
about
I was going to say that. Don't leave the heavyweights alone.
What you
he's got a
talking
fist
about?
the size of a freaking football.
Timmy's
Hey,
a
can
big
you
baby.
read Antonio Capaluco?
Yep,
In
I'll read it.
addition to,
In addition to his boxing career, Kanto maintained an active presence on social media, particularly on Instagram.
read the other one right after that.
Larry Holmes is one of the most underrated heavyweights of all time. His jab was pure perfection, arguably the best in boxing history, and his resilience in the ring was unmatched. A true champion.
Okay.
I agree. I agree. Larry's jab is considered the best in boxing, and
Yeah.
he was underrated because all of you, Tim, Pink, Larry, well, you're fighting in the shadow of Muhammad Ali, even though Muhammad Ali's career actually ended, I think, in '89 with his last fight with Berbick. But Ali was such a big personality at the time that he overshadowed everybody else.
Yeah.
Well,
You know?
Timmy beat
We
Timmy
took
beat
Larry
Larry
Holmes'
Holmes.
jab from him. We took his jab from him. And
Ah,
yeah, we practiced blocking his jab for a month and a half, and I was so used to it when I stepped in the ring, it didn't mean that much to me. So you got to
I'll
work
never
on
forget
you
that
got to
fight.
work on
Tim.
other
You won
people's
that.
strength. You got to work on other people's strength. How to take that away. When you preparing for a fight, and we took his jab away, and I felt real comfortable when we was fighting, really comfortable. Then
mhm.
we practiced with all these guys throwing jabs at me. And I was blocking them. Slim had me blocking them, even in throwing hooks. Boom. So we kept blocking, catching jabs. So when Larry came in, his jab was nothing. I was like, what's going we're something else. They need something else. The jab wasn't working for him when I fought him.
Oh,
What year
No,
you
it
fight?
wasn't.
What year was it, Tim? 80?
80 what? 4?
No,
around there.
I had to be before 84.
Huh?
84. I thought you fought him before that.
I fought Larry Holmes in 84, I think.
83.
83?
All right. Yeah, I thought it was
83.
all right, yeah.
Hey, Champ, you guys will appreciate this. Christopher said Tyson didn't take Larry's jab; he took his soul.
Yeah,
You know the story. Larry got his arms caught in the rope. He went to hit him with
I saw
an
that.
uppercut. Yeah, and Larry
Oh.
said on TV, he said, I looked at him and I said, oh shit. 'cause he
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah. Well, they got him. He was off of retirement, and Don King waved $4 million under his nose, and Larry didn't think the better of it, and he did what he did, but he built another extension on his hotel, so he was happy.
Yeah,
And
with
plus,
that
Larry made an amazing comeback too. He came back. He beat Ray Mercer. He fought twice again for the heavyweight championship. He never regained the title, but he fought 3 times after he lost it.
Yeah.
But he had an amazing comeback.
What
Yeah,
a
you know,
champion he is.
His last fight was with Butterbean, and I think that was like in the '90s. So yeah, maybe in the 2000s. So Larry was a long career, made a lot of money, and he still has his marbles like you guys do. So we got to give him some credit.
He come back now and I'm knocking him out. He hasn't been active for a long time.
I think it would be great if you had an exhibition.
Yeah.
He can't do it. I seen him.
Larry called me up the other day. He told me, he said, I'm going to take out the rest of Tim's teeth with my jab. And I'm just saying, I'm not trying to start anything. That's what he told me.
Nah, it's over. It's over for him. You know, he's.
I don't think he can walk well, can he?
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
he walked very
He's-
well
What
now.
a hell of a boxer. What a hell of a boxer he was.
Oh yeah. It was such a pleasure for me to watch these guys in their prime. You know, from the beginning of their careers to their prime and after their careers. That's why I'm old, but man, I tell you, I'm lucky.
I know. I can't fight as good as I could 30 years ago. I know that for a fact.
You're still a young kid, Vinny, compared to me and Tim over here.
Vin.
I'll tell you, I come down you then.
Tell him, Vinny, you an old head, right?
Yeah. I'm in my 50s. Jeez, I feel it.
Hey, 50s, I was in my prime, man. That picture I just showed you when I was pumped up. I think I was 50.
I was in my prime in my 20s.
Witherspoon showed incredible. Okay, you don't have to do that. So what we gonna do? We're gonna go down to 10:30 and call it, or what?
You ready, champ?
No, you want to go down to it's 13 after. When y'all want to finish? You want to go some more to 10:30?
I'm willing. I love it.
It's your party, champ.
Champ.
Let's go down to 10:30.
What time is the nursing home, so you guys got to go to sleep?
No, let's go to 10:30.
The rules. They got mad at me the last time.
And I'm waiting for my piece of birthday cake over here.
Let's go to 10:30.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we have a little party here. I don't know if y'all want to. If you got some wine or something, I go a little longer.
How come you not have one of those bottles of beer you mix up? Half water, half beer, one of those little specials?
Oh man.
Nothing in the house.
Yeah, wish I would have.
It's his birthday. He doesn't even have a drink. Damn.
It's okay.
Things are tough at the end of the month.
I got wine here from Christmas, champ. I got to get rid of it. Frank, you're gonna drink it all if you don't.
It ain't strong.
What do you mean it ain't strong? You drink it's wine. It's Merlot.
That's
the same like any other
here. You want to come around?
Hey, Vin, you further down, man. You further down.
You Italian.
It's that homemade stuff.
He always near the airport. Vinny always near the airport.
I'm South Philly. I ain't near no airport.
Yo, I know where you at.
I know the airport's not in South Philly.
Well, it's 20 minutes away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
Everything's 20 minutes away in Philly, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
He right near the Veteran Stadium where they play football.
5 minutes.
I gotta read this to you guys. I gotta read this to you, Tim. It's an accolade to you from Antonio. He says Witherspoon showed incredible heart and skill against Larry Holmes in their fight. His cross-arm defense and powerful overhand rights gave the champ serious problems.
Yeah, I'm just learning that fight. I just wanted my people to be proud of me. The people I grew up with, the people in my neighborhood, all the gyms in Philly.
I say this from the time I saw that fight. Timmy won that fight. I don't care what that scorecard said. They robbed him. He won that fight.
But Vinny, I learned that you just can't beat the champ. You got a champ like Larry Holmes. I tell you got to do a little bit more than just beating him. I learned that later. I won. I feel like I won, but
you won.
You gotta do just a little bit more than just win.
No, but you won enough to win. Today, I mean, you
okay, I like that.
Yeah, you did enough to win.
Okay, I like that. But you really have to be convincing and everything. And a guy like Larry Holmes, you can't just.
You know what? I wonder if you got Larry Holmes. If you got Larry Holmes.
Uh-oh.
Larry Holmes got that button. He said, "That's enough talking about Tim and me saying that Tim won. He put the button. He's putting us all out."
Could have went my way, but the Larry Holmes had bigger fights ahead of him, and I'd have to do a little bit more to get that title from him than what I did. I think I did enough, but during that time, because Larry Holmes was undefeated. He was undefeated, and Don King was giving them young guys like me trying to knock them off. and so Larry didn't want to do that. That's how the IBF started. All these other well, that particular you Linda might know or definitely know, but that's how the IBF was created because Larry didn't want to fight no more of the young guys, so they made their own one so he could get to that record. He can beat Rocky Marciano's record. Linda, is that true?
I did not know that. I've never
Yeah.
heard that before.
Yeah, well, that's how the IBF was created because he
Uh,
didn't want to fight no more of the WBC and the WBA because they were hard fights. I fought him. Greg Page fought him, and he was getting close to losing. So,
Yeah,
Bob Lee and the IBF created the IBF so he could try to reach Rocky Marciano's record. I thought you should have known that. That's
no.
why the IBF was created because Larry Holmes didn't want to. He wanted to reach Rocky Marciano's record, and so the WBC and all them they was with Don King, so he went with Bob Lee and them and created the IBF. That's how the IBF was created. I thought you knew that.
No, because I knew the IBF. I had heard of it, and I know the NABF came around.
Oh,
and I knew there
NABF,
was
I won the title.
You know, but I
won
just paid. Yeah, but I paid attention to the WBA and the WBC. The IBF,
Okay.
I don't know when it came along. Probably what, 86 or 87 maybe?
in
No,
the area.
Earlier than that, 83, I believe.
Really?
Yeah,
maybe earlier than that.
a little bit after when I fought Larry Holmes around that time.
I'll be darned. No, because
Yeah,
it was always WBA. All the fights I went to were WBA, WBC. I never went to an IBF fight.
That was more so down in Jersey, Philly, New York
That's
area.
why. That's
Yeah,
why.
that was more so in the New York, Jersey, because it's originated in Jersey. Am I wrong, Bruce?
No, in Jersey, yeah, Bob Lee.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was.
Oh,
that,
that's
he,
why.
he was with the WBA, and they had a dispute, so he.
So no,
fought
but that's what I
IBF.
heard. Larry Holmes didn't want to keep fighting the young Turks like
Right,
me.
yeah, because Greg Page was the next for Larry Holmes. He didn't want to fight Page.
Yeah, so they created the IBF.
Exactly. This is the way I heard it. I heard it was pretty much created for him. Then
Yeah,
Marvin Hagler legitimized it by becoming the middleweight champion,
right.
and because at first fighters didn't want to fight for the IBF championship. There was it was considered a bastard title, second
Yeah.
belt. And Larry Holmes legitimized it. Hagler legitimized it, and a few others. Man,
Yeah,
they don't come to mind immediately. But
that's how I heard it was created because
Yeah.
Larry Holmes wanted to reach Rocky Marciano's record, and they were giving him Don King was giving him too much a hard fight. So that's what I heard. That's
Yeah.
how the IBF was created. And now
I heard the same.
Hey, champ, just so you know, they created a special post for you on Reddit. So it's blowing up that people are wishing you a happy birthday all over Reddit.
I'm gonna cry. Oh, Reddit, huh? Okay, it's my
Reddit,
birthday.
yeah,
67. That stuff happened so fast. Damn, man, 67. Man, them kids, all those young kids better do what they got to do because they're going to get there just like that. It's going to go boom, and they're going to say, damn.
Yep, that's for sure.
I can't believe it, man.
Sure.
I can't believe it. I was just 50 last week.
I was in high school last week.
And Bruce,
Same with me. Same with me.
those kids got to just do what they got to do, man. They don't even see it.
I
Yeah.
know it's not like
67,
now.
God.
Hey,
Woo.
Yeah, but the thing is, do you feel it?
I feel something because I have been training, but it could have been worse if I wasn't active. If I wasn't active and moving around, I'd have been in bad shape.
I don't feel my age, I don't think.
Yo, man, I'm telling you.
me, I bet.
I mean, I
don't
got
move.
problems. I got a big
If you don't
back,
move,
big
you're gonna
shoulders,
lose.
but I don't feel old.
If
Little
you
bit
don't
of
move, you're going to lose.
Yep.
Yeah, I,
Happy-
mean, I got my aches and pains, but I mean, besides all that, I'm mentally, I'm still young.
Well, you know what it is, man? You got to eat healthy when you get older because we're very susceptible to things like cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, strokes. I mean, all these things they hit old people. But we gotta eat healthy, stay off the booze. I mean, just live a healthy lifestyle, and more importantly, as we get older, because I see the results of cats I used to hang with who don't take care of themselves. They're in the bar all night. They're McDonald's and all that other garbage. They
Yeah,
look and they're lucky if they're still alive. So I mean,
yep.
you know, this and Tim knows. Tim can teach me more about eating too. He eats like a monk over there.
I'm
He
still
goes.
learning too.
Timmy eats whatever he sees.
No, I don't.
Hey,
Hey,
Tim,
no way.
you
I'll
gotta
wait.
tell them about that stinky smoothie of yours. You put a whole red onion, the whole garlic in there,
Nah,
barley
you
flour,
don't
oat
teach him how to
flour.
do a Parmesan, man. You know, Tim chops those vegetables up. He
I gotta
cuts up
get some of the
onions,
powders
the
that
garlic.
Brian he has some protein powders. I gotta get some of those.
Yeah, I got some here, Tim. I'll give you
But
some.
No, hey,
I
I
put
bought the protein powder. One of them tastes just like sugar frosted flakes, and the other
who
one tastes
was
like
it? Who was it?
protein powder.
Oh, protein powder. They
Yeah,
say the
man.
protein powder is just bullshit.
Yeah, I've been using it since
Let me
1995.
do some research. Let me do some research.
I used to sell it for a living. I sold thousands of pounds of the stuff. I
Does
know
it
all.
does it put weight on you?
No,
No,
the
no,
protein.
no. In
I need
fact,
something to put weight on.
well, you need more carbohydrates in your diet, and
Vinny,
you
I
have to
got something for you.
increase your
Well,
calories.
pasta creates a lot
I'm,
of sugar too.
Yeah, you
Uh,
gotta.
I'm the heaviest I've ever been, and I'm 150 now. I never
oh
was a heavy,
God.
but I'm not heavy at all. That's the heaviest I ever was.
Just stay active. That's all.
That's all,
Vinny,
man.
I'll tell you, you want to gain weight, you said?
Yeah.
I do a smoothie every day to maintain weight with barley flour, oat flour, coconut flour, but I put all the flours into a smoothie. And that's high carb, healthy carb, high carb if you want to put a little weight on.
I
Yeah, I'll be
like
doing
smoothies.
smoothies too.
Yeah, it's easy. I put a little protein powder in it with it and Shazam.
Maybe I'll give it a try. Yeah.
Yep. I hit Tim one time sparring and he ran out of the ring. I hit him.
Vinny,
Oh,
Oh,
Timmy
Vinny,
can take a shot. I give him that.
Vinny, coconut juice and watermelon juice, when you put them together, are strong, got a lot of good ingredients in them. So whenever I make my smoothies, I make sure I get that coconut juice, drill that hole in that coconut juice, shake all of it out, and then with the watermelon, I just take that and scoop it and put it in there. There's a lot of things you do with the watermelon rind, but I didn't want to venture that yet. I will. But if you put watermelon and coconut are some strong attributes. They have
I
good
eat a
stuff
lot
in it.
sometimes, and I just can't gain weight.
You feeling down? Drink that.
Oh, I ain't saying I felt down. I just can't gain weight.
you got the
Oh.
opposite problem the rest of us, man.
Yeah.
I can't gain.
Holy crap.
You go get a cheesecake and eat a cheesecake every night, and you'll gain some weight.
Well,
I
not every
eat
night,
oyster every night.
not every night, because cheese is not really good for you. It's not
Hey,
really.
but he will gain weight. Maybe he won't be healthy, but he'll gain weight.
Well, I'm sure there's other ways you can gain weight, but cheese.
I get a high metabolism. I burn it easy. I burn weight in my sleep.
You lift weights, Vinny?
Nah, not no more. I used to. When I was
Well, yeah, if you lift weights, you put muscle on, you can gain weight. You gotta do heavier weights and you gotta do lower reps.
And to tone it off, you got to do cardio to really make it look beautiful. You
Yeah,
do cardio.
well, see,
man,
I
you got a problem. A lot of people with envy, man. You got a problem that a lot of people with envy. You can't put any weight on. Damn.
Listen, my whole pro and amateur career, I was the same weight.
Wow, that's beautiful.
From when I was 12, well, I was 135 when I was 12. From when I was like 14 to 30, I was 140 pounds.
Damn.
All my fights were amateur roll 139.
How
pros roll
often did you eat
140.
pasta? How often did you eat pasta?
Oh, I ate it every week when I was training. When I was a
Every
kid,
week?
I was a man.
I know some
I ate
Italians eat it.
every day.
I know some Italians eat it every day, brother.
I ate every day when I was a kid.
Okay.
Every day. Now I eat it a couple times a week now, but I eat it a lot. Yeah, I ate it every day and I couldn't gain it.
There's a lot of sugar in it.
Well, there's a lot of dough
I left
too.
the pasta alone. I left it alone. I'll eat it maybe once every 3 months. I'll get one bowl or something. But I left it alone because there's a lot of sugar in it. A lot of sugar in that starch in that right there.
A lot of carbs.
Rice too. Rice
Lot of
too. Is certain
carbs,
rices.
Oh yeah. See, those are what they call high glycemic index carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They spike your blood sugar, and believe it or not, a slice of white bread has got a higher glycemic number than a teaspoon of sugar. So all those things, the white bread, you got you got to lay off unrefined flour. You got the bleached flour. That's all garbage. They take all the nutrients out of it, and all it is empty calories. It's full of
I eat a lot
full
of
of sugar.
I eat a lot
right?
of bread. I eat a lot of pizza. I still can't.
Oh, but Dave,
That's gonna kill you, man.
cheese is bad. Cheese is bad. Just look it up. It's
No,
really
no,
bad.
I don't eat cheese.
I
I
eat a lot of tomato pie. I peel pizza with cheese off sometimes.
Okay.
I'll just peel the pizza off. I'll eat tomato pie.
Okay.
Inflammation, exactly, man. You got.
I like it with the tomato pie. I like that. I ate some the other day.
Yeah.
Well,
Tim,
I'll
you better be
once
careful.
a month I'll get a pizza, maybe. But aside from that, I'm like Tim. I eat the whole fresh foods, sustainable proteins, clean proteins, and all I drink is
All the
water.
clams in your backyard.
Exactly. That's
He got
sustainable.
clams all in his backyard. He lives right on the ocean. He does. I went and dug the clams. He's right on the beach.
I could show it to you right now. I could bring it up on stage for you. Watch. This is looking out my window, Brian. Bring this up if you can.
All right. Let me see. Add.
That's what I'm
There you
looking at
go.
right now.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow, okay.
That's
I
Beautiful.
would be scared to live around there.
What are you scared of, champ?
Unless
No,
I had
watch
a
monster.
pistol or two.
You'd be scared to live here, you said?
You damn right. I gotta have me a pistol. If I had me a Uzi,
I got me a pistol. I'm all set, man. But this
Hey,
is,
champ,
but this is my
real quick.
What are you scared of?
nobody's gonna hide in back of any rocks or anything in my backyard. That's the
hey,
game.
yo, Benny, I'll have my piece with me.
Hey, champ, real quick. You better be careful giving out your diet advice. Your one fan was the one guy who
What
sent you them. The one guy with the text messages that you gave a diet to. Remember the guy you had to block?
What did you do? Put him in the
Oh
hospital?
yeah. He started sending me pictures, but waste in the toilet. But
Like asking him,
nobody
is that normal?
no, he texted me back. He texted me back with some nice words, so I'll open it up and see what it's about. But you don't send a picture to me with waste in the toilet and all. He did it twice. He sent it to me with waste in the toilet, and I thought he was being funny. But I was just telling him how to make a smoothie.
What'd you do? What you give him diarrhea or something?
Yeah. So I blocked it off.
Oh, well, you should have blocked him off, man.
Yeah, but he was talking real
It
nice.
would be that
He
picture.
probably
They were
blocked you.
gross.
What did
He
you
was
tell him
talking
to?
real nice.
What did you tell him to eat? What did you have him eat? And I'll make sure I
No,
don't eat.
Bruce, you know what it was? Listen, he told him Tim is one of the only people who can eat the skin and the inside of aloe. I don't know how he can handle it. Most
Aloe?
people,
Aloe, the stuff you
fresh
rub on
aloe,
the
fresh.
bones?
No. I just eat the. I scrape this. I scrape the insides out and put it in a smoothie, and then I take the skin and rub the juice on my face for your face. I don't need the skin. I don't need the skin.
Thing you gave the guy chronic diarrhea, and it's normal.
Yeah, well, that stuff is good though.
Guys get that the IBS or whatever the hell they call it now. He's got a chronic disease from
Yeah,
diet.
I'm going to contact the dude. I'm gonna contact him because I blocked it, and he sent some nice words, but don't be sending me stuff like that. And Linda had mess all in the toilet.
You're lucky you didn't open your mail and got a specimen through the freaking mail. You know,
I thought he was trying to be smart with me. I was like, should I block him?
Somebody wrote him. He was impressed with how his poo looked. He wanted to show you.
I'm telling you.
Tim showed me the post. The dude just kept asking, "Is this normal? Why is it all liquid?" You know.
It looked so nasty, man. I erased it. I don't have it. It looked so nasty, man.
Yeah.
I was like, what kind of stuff is that? Was that on what's that? No, it wasn't what's that.
No refunds.
Tim's looking for. He's gonna show all of this.
No, I can't find it. I can't.
You sent it to me.
I know you got
I
it.
got it on my phone. You want me to show it, Tim? Is it that important?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, you sent it to me. I had to get the updates. Tim said he sent another one.
It's
Hold
The
on.
show's, the show's already triple X at this stage, so you might as well.
okay. Gee, I can't find it here.
Yeah, I got it somewhere in here, Champ. I think if I didn't erase it, well, I may have erased it. Let me see.
Yeah, you might have erased it because it looks ill.
It was bad.
He sent me some poop. Let's see. I think I got rid of it. Yeah,
Wait
I
a
got
minute.
rid of it. Yeah, I erased it.
That's a great way to end it.
I
Mr. Johnson, my brother. Mikey Johnson.
No.
guess no birthday cake for you, Tim.
Nope.
Nah, it's okay. I just like to listen. We almost finished, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Are we
sir.
finished? I just want to thank everybody.
Don't party, like I said, man.
Our 67th.
You go, everybody goes.
No, our 67th. If you want to talk a little bit more, you can if you want. But my 67th birthday, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I'm 67, but I still feel like I'm 50 or something like that.
That's
I
great.
I feel pretty good. I don't know. But I'm gonna start working out. I'm not slowing down. No way.
Tim, you in the city?
No, I'm up in Ben Salem.
I know where he's at.
Well, I figure if you're in the city, we'll get a couple drinks.
You're gonna get in trouble around there messing with me.
Well,
That's
you're
what-
not in the city, so I'm good.
Where you get them drinks at? 9th Street.
11th.
Oh, you what, Snyder Ave? Not Snyder Ave. You ain't over.
McKean. 11th and
11th
McKean.
McKean?
Yeah. Big Charlie's.
Is a bar there now?
Forever.
Oh, it's been there for a while?
Yeah.
You'll get in trouble. See,
No,
I was living on 5th and McCain. So going up to 11th, the school is right near there.
Yeah, the school's on 9th and 8th.
Oh,
I must have
nah,
to.
I can't make it.
Dina said
Okay.
happy birthday, Tim.
All right. I love y'all guys. Thank you very much.
We
for
love you
tuning in.
too.
Okay. We got to do this again. Have a little party. Okay.
Next year on your
All right.
birthday.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Love you.
All right. See you guys.
Bye, Tim.
All right.
Peace
see
out,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.